Amishka, a 5-year-old with eyes like melted chocolate, clutched her father's hand as they navigated the bustling Cairo marketplace. The air hung heavy with the scent of spices, dates, and unfamiliar perfumes. Her parents, Kaushik and Amrita, smiled down at her, their faces reflecting a mixture of excitement and apprehension. This trip to Egypt had been a dream, a culmination of years of saving and planning. For Kaushik, a history professor, it was a pilgrimage to the land of pharaohs. For Amrita, an artist, it was a vibrant canvas waiting to be explored. And for Amishka, it was an adventure beyond her wildest imaginings. The pyramids loomed in the distance, majestic and ancient, dwarfing everything around them. Amishka, initially awestruck by their sheer size, soon became fascinated by the small details, the intricate carvings on the stones, the way the sun glinted off the weathered surfaces. She peppered her parents with questions, her small voice a curious counterpoint to the rhythmic chanting of street vendors. Kaushik, ever the patient teacher, explained the history of the pyramids, the stories of the pharaohs, and the mysteries that still surrounded them. Amrita, ever the observant artist, pointed out the subtle shifts in light and shadow, the way the colors of the sand changed throughout the day. One evening, as they strolled along the Nile, a street performer caught Amishka's attention. He played a haunting melody on a flute, its notes weaving through the night air. Amishka, usually shy, found herself drawn to the music. She tentatively approached the musician, her small hand reaching out to touch the instrument. The musician, a kind-faced old man, smiled and gently let her hold the flute. She felt the cool smoothness of the wood against her fingers, a tangible connection to a culture so different from her own. The next day, they visited the Egyptian Museum. Amishka was captivated by the ancient artifacts, the mummies, the jewelry, the hieroglyphics. She spent hours tracing the symbols with her finger, her imagination transporting her back in time. She saw herself as a princess, in a flowing gown, riding on a camel across the desert, or perhaps as a scribe, painstakingly documenting the daily lives of the pharaohs. As their trip neared its end, a sense of bittersweet nostalgia settled over the family. They had experienced so much together, the wonder of the pyramids, the vibrant chaos of the marketplace, the serenity of the Nile, the magic of ancient artifacts. Amishka, clutching a small, intricately carved scarab beetle she had purchased as a souvenir, looked up at her parents, her eyes shining with the memories of their adventure. The journey had been more than just a sightseeing trip. It had forged a deeper bond between them, a shared experience that would enrich their lives for years to come. The trip to Egypt wasn't just a vacation. It was a journey into history, culture, and the boundless imagination of a 5-year-old girl.